Hi everybody, it's Luke from FootTech back with another coaching video. Today's all about scanning. Scanning's a bit of a buzzword in football coaching and has been for the last couple of years. We're seeing the best players in the world. There's lots of talk and lots of examples of them of terms of how much they scan, how much they're checking the shoulders through a game. Some of the greats at it were the likes of Xavi, Lampard as well, another one to look at. Scholes was brilliant at it. And obviously a lot of the current players, certainly Messi, is unbelievable at it in terms of the amount of time he's checking around to see what's going on in order to help him make better decisions. Kids need to be taught this stuff early on. But the problem that we sometimes see when children are coached scanning is that they're told to scan without really any idea of what they're looking for. So we once spoke to a former academy coach, and he said that because the children understand that the coaches want them to see them scanning, all of a sudden you had kids walking around just going like this, without really understanding why and what they're doing and what they're looking for. It was basically just to appease the coaches, so the coaches could say, yeah, I'm checking my shoulder. So what we need to do is we need to teach them to scan, but we need to do it in real life situations in order for them to understand where are the defenders, where are my teammates, and obviously where's the space, which is a big thing. Where's the space? How can I exploit that? Do I need to pass? Do I need to dribble? Based on what is going on around me after I've checked my shoulder. So we've got an activity here, similar to one that we put up a few weeks ago actually, but a shorter version of it where your players should have a lot of opportunities to scan, but it's going to be in context. It's going to be in a real life game style situation, which should then make the process a little bit automatic, but a little bit more real, and the learning should be a lot better as a result of them doing it in this way. Let's take a little look at the activity and we'll go from there. So really easy one to set up. We recommend doing this in threes. The one in the middle is able to move sideways and probably just 2 or 3 steps either side of those 2 yellow gates. The blues have got to play to each other and try to score a point by passing it through one of those yellow gates. All one has to do is defend. If one intercepts, he or she can then play 1v1 in that particular half of the pitch against the blue player. First one to score in the goal wins. So if the blue tackles them, they can score in the same goal. And obviously the red's got to try and score in that goal as well. So what you're going to find here is that the number one has got to scan. They've got to see where the blue player behind them is going, which is then going to dictate where they move and how successful they are at intercepting that pass. So you'll see what we're saying when you try it. It forces them to scan. With some players, you're going to have to ask them questions. What can you do to see what's going on behind you? And just sort of force the issue to an extent. Don't give them the answers, but certainly just give them some ideas and a bit of guidance. What is it you can see behind you? Where's so-and-so behind you? And all of a sudden then they'll know to do it. They'll know to check. So it's a great game because it keeps the 3 involved. You don't need loads of equipment. The goals on either end, you could also use cones for those goals as well if you don't have lots of equipment between all your players. But really nice and simple one to set up. Let's have a little look at it in action at one of our sessions recently. So just have a little look. You see the player in the middle will be checking his shoulder just every so often just to see where those players on the outside are. It's ever so slightly, but it's all good. It's all worth praising just to build that habit, reinforce it. You'll see here, he's just going to make a slight interception. He's checked his shoulder there. He knows that the danger on the other side. He's sussed that attacker's going to go the other way, and he's made a nice interception. Here again, we've got the player in the middle. She's checked her shoulder. She's realised where the danger is, and she's made it really hard for the attackers to be successful. Just show you that clip again so you can see it's just a little check to the left. And there you go. She's made it really, really hard for them to get that successful pass. So give it a go. As we always say, vary it for your players. It works well with smaller numbers because it does force the issue a little bit. But it's a worthwhile exercise. Lots of fun, lots of touch of the ball, little bits of 1v1 as well. So yeah, give it a try and let us know how you get on.